guys, Jennifer here, and I am here to create a tutorial for the box card envelope. I had quite a few people request how to make that since I made the shabby chic card and I put it inside this little box envelope. So I have a template here, and this one was only an inch. I think the largest one I've seen online is about 3/4 of an inch. So I was determined to try to figure out how to make one that was 1.5 inches. And so if you have like where you need a 1 inch thickness, I'll give you the measurements for that, and then a 1.5 inch thickness for the card. And this is for the A2 size that I created. So that would be 4 1/4 by 5.5 size card. Okay, so I'm going to cut my papers down and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've cut this paper down to 10 1/4 inch square, and this is going to leave me plenty of room. So this is my template, and Violet got coconut oil on it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, I'm just teasing. She's here crafting with me, and I showed it to her, so she had coconut oil on her.
Great moisturizer.
That's right. Okay, so this will give me, so if you think about an A4 size card being 5.5 by 4 1/4 or 4 1/4 by 5.5, this gives you an extra 1/4 inch in case your papers or embellishments go off the edge. And then this side gives you an extra 1/2 inch. So you have an extra little bit on the top part, or if it's the side, depending on if you make it, you know, which way you make the card. Okay, so this is what I did because this punch board doesn't go out farther, this original punch board. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put this to 3 3/4. Okay, and then you're gonna punch. And then you're going to score, which is hard to see because the paper is so big. So I kind of just like feel around for it. And I totally did it wrong. Okay. Oh, I did it a little bit wrong, but that's okay. This is just a template here. Right. So you see you can't get all the way to the end, but that's okay. Alright, so now if I wanted to, I couldn't even make this thick enough because my paper will go off the edge here. So this is what I did. I measured from this line to this score mark, right? So I want it to be 1.5 inches thick. So I'm taking from this score mark that I made here to where the score thing is right there, and that should be equal to 1.5 inches. So now I can score this, and the thickness will be 1.5 inches there. So now to bring this score mark all the way down, I'm just going to fold it. You can use your bone folder afterwards. And then on this side, I'm going to line up with the score line and the knob here. I'm going to punch. And then I'm going to score here, which is really tough to sell. That's why you got to kind of lift your paper and look underneath here and figure out where the line is, or the score area is, and then score there. Now that I have this folded, I can see where to put the knob, and I can punch, and then I can score here. Okay, so I can fold these down. And you can start to see that I'm going to have that 1.5 inch thickness here around my card. I'm going to punch there. You can either line it up with the 3 3/4 again, or you can just line it up with this line here. Okay, then you're going to score it again, trying to find your little indentation. So it's a little tricky because, you know, this scoreboard doesn't go, or I mean this punch board doesn't allow you to make these thick box envelopes. Okay, so now I'm going to punch again and I'm going to score here. Okay. All right, and the last time here. Oh, I forgot to punch there. My bad. Score here. Just make sure that I have this right. And this is right there. Alright, so I just need to do this punch right here that I forgot to do. And voila. So your card this will give you a little bit over 5 3/4, and this will give you 4 3/4. Okay, so it gives you extra room. Now, depending on how you want to be the top, you know, you could do it like this if you have a tall card and you want the envelope to be, you know, long here. But I like to put it in sideways anyway. So you're going to cut your, let me think about this. I'm going to fold that in and then fold that in. So I cut mine like this, pretty sure. Actually, no, I didn't. Okay, so I cut it like this. Okay, and I'm going to cut this one. Okay. So this is what I did. If you didn't like it like that, you could do it, you know, any other way you want. But this kind of gives you the basic idea. Now what I did, because the envelope can get a little bit wonky, I kind of stood it here, so I used the liquid glue because that gives you plenty of time to move things around. So I'm going to glue this like that. Okay, and then you're going to put your glue here. Let me see here. I'm going to put the glue on this. Okay. So the envelope wouldn't be wonky. I kind of just stood it up. Because if you try to fold it like this, I don't know, I just could have a crooked envelope. It's a little tricky. So you kind of want to get your bottom to be as flat as possible. And once you had it a little tacky, then you can kind of press these down. Yeah, it was a little tricky. It just didn't want to stay for me before. And if you need to add a little bit more glue, you just add a little bit more glue under here. Now if you wanted to, you could, you know, instead of picking a plain piece of paper, you could do designer paper or something that might be a little bit thick. But that is your box card right there. Box envelope, I mean. I don't know why I keep saying that.
That's awesome.
And you can round this corner, round this corner. I was thinking about doing a decorative punch on this. But you guys get the idea. And you can put a little Velcro or a little tuck-in or whatever you want. And that is your box envelope. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. I hope that helps. Bye-bye.